And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. It'll be the Suns off the tip. Inside, here's West, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Now here's Jordan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan could be a problem down low.
Armstrong against Johnson. Pass to Dumas. Watch the screen on Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. It is Dumas. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He tried to get space with the fadeaway, but it might have just disrupted his shot even more.
Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Back to Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There it is, right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
And the dunk by Mark West.
When in close, his first thought is to go right for the rim.
Here's Chicago. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. I asked him about Kevin Johnson and the challenge of stopping him getting to the hoop. He said KJ may have the quickest first step in the league. No one can really stay in front of him in isolation. So you have to try and force him in one direction and have rim protectors waiting. Back over to you, guys.
Thanks, David. Phoenix with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Barkley outside. Pass to West. Good, nice job down low. West has got 6 points.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Now Pippen. Jordan at the elbow. Over Marley. A shot by Jordan, no good.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to West. Now here's Marley. Here's Barkley. He's covered by Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Barkley's shot is off. So it's Chicago now. Now Armstrong. Back to Jordan. Here's Grant outside for Jordan. Pass to Armstrong. Another shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen, Jordan, finishing through the whistle.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Shooting 1.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
West lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for him.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Pippen outside. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
The Suns trailing. Johnson with it. Nothing on the board. And he banks in the layup.
Look at KJ simply outworking the defense, making the interior contact a non-issue.
Now here's Jordan. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Cartwright. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Pick and roll really is about timing and execution. Well run.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Johnson with a screen on Jordan. Pass to Barkley. He takes it in. Stolen away. Jordan outside. Here's Armstrong. Now Pippen. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. 5 to shoot. Shot up 2 there. And it's 9 points for Jordan.
Smooth as silk. MJ with one of the best pull-up jumpers you'll ever see.
Johnson against Armstrong. Johnson the pass to West. Paxson coming off an assist from Johnson. West has got 10 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
They really had their chances in that game. It's a close one.
And sometimes those can be the most almost had.
Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
Number 42, Scott Williams.
Armstrong passes to Grant. Johnson against Armstrong. Jordan up top over Marley. The shot by Jordan, no good. Suns have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Pass to Johnson. Here is Dumas. 17-foot shot on the way. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Bulls leading. Now, here's Jordan. To the inside. That's good from Williams on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Like the energy from Williams in the paint. Going in for a strong finish that time.
And here is Johnson. Pass to Marley. Barkley against Grant. Barkley, no good. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Pippen. Drains the 19-footer.
That is the sweet spot for Scottie. That mid-range game.
And it's Phoenix's ball. West setting the pick for Johnson.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And so Paul Westphal calls time. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Suns making the switch here. Miller's checked in. He misses the free throw.
You know, Johnson is a superb scorer, an effective combo guard who can get it going in a hurry.
he's good on the second. Bulls leading by 4. Here is Armstrong. Still scoreless. Pippen finds Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Not sure I agree with the choice of going to the fadeaway there. Overly complicating what was already a good look.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Miller. Sinks that one from the post. So it's Chicago now. They lead by 4. Now Armstrong. And it's Jordan that's out the key. Over Marley. Jordan can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Marley with it. Barkley the pass to Dumas. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And both of these teams right now, lights out shooting to start this one.
The offense has been fun to watch, but I'm curious as to which team is going to step it up on defense first. Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
Here's Johnson after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Six to shoot. Rebound by Pippen. Chicago leading by 4. Jordan lights up. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Marley passes to Miller. To Marley. Shoots from the high post, and the jumper is good.
And this is Marley's role. He's out there to score, especially from the mid-range.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the... Changes for Chicago. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. The Bulls with the lead. Pippen outside. Jordan up top. Over Marley. And the Bulls with another miss. And it's the Suns with the ball. Barkley with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Double team on Barkley. Here's Miller. He nails it. And we're tied up. Miller's got his second bucket.
Just making the right play. He simply gets the ball to the open man.
1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Marley against Jordan. Over Marley. Jordan's shot is off. On the wing, Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Chicago shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. Pippen the pass to Paxson. Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Big break. Big break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Phoenix making some changes. West is checked in for Miller. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Marley. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And he nails the third. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 2. West a screen on Paxson. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Bulls. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ainge kicks to Johnson. Back to Ainge. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barkley. Some solid defense from Grant. And Chicago has possession. Outside Pippen. It's Jordan, top of the key. And Jordan throws it down.
Cutting the defense apart with his dribble. Jordan moves so skillfully with the ball.
Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Marley's checked in for Dumas.
Team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Barkley. And Trent sends it back. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
We've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. Defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And in addition to that, they've shown they can work on the block, too. I am always pleased when I see a team establish a little post presence early on.
Here's Ainge after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Lets it go from 11. That shot, no good.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just did not seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Now, here's Barkley. No scoring in this one. Ainge kicks to Marley. Barkley outside. Here's Johnson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Chicago leading by 9. And here's Armstrong. Pass to Pippen. Kicks it out to Grant. And here is Jordan. Puts up a deep 3. Suns trail by 9. Now, here is Ainge. Pass to Barkley. Johnson left side. Over Armstrong. Phoenix, no good that time either. Bulls have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. Armstrong's got his first bucket in this one.
Crafty play by Armstrong. Beating other guys to the board and sending it back.
Johnson dishes to Ainge. Here's Marley. Picked by West. Trying to end the drought. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Armstrong against Johnson. Here's Jordan. Barkley grabs the board. Suns trail by 11. To the middle. Here's West. And the dunk by West.
Throwing it down and then hanging around for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe letting the defense part know he's gunning for it.
And also probably hoping to light a fire under his own guys.
Here's Armstrong. Shot, high post, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
And so Paul Westphal calls time. He's ready to talk things through with them. Suns trail by 11. Johnson outside. Back to Marley. For the 3. And that one is off. Great D that time from Jordan. The Bulls leading by 11. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Pippen in the corner. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Pass to Dumas. Here's Barkley. Throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Horace Grant. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Barkley taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barkley. Chambers is checked in for Phoenix. And he makes both free throws. The Bulls leading by 11. Now Armstrong. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Oh, Jordan right on the defense.
What concentration from Jordan. Not allowing the defense to affect this shot, even with contact.
Dumas the pass to Johnson. Barkley with a screen on Armstrong. Here's Johnson. Barkley dishes to Marley. Pass to Dumas. Johnson left side. Hits the jumper in space. Johnson's got 5 now.
Normally, Johnson is the one setting others up. This time, KJ gets the pass.
Jordan up top. Pulls up. Rebound by the Suns. Here is Dumas. Marley passes to Johnson. Over Armstrong. Johnson's shot is off. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Jordan. Jordan lethal off the drive.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When D gives him a lane, he tears him up.
And so Paul Westphal calls time. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
He's making a change here. West is checked in. Here is Dumas. Pass to Chambers. It's all in by the Bulls. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jordan with it. He's got 24. Shoots from the line. Grant finds Williams. Outside, Jordan. Second chance effort. Jump shot is good. Jordan's got 26 points.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
Pass to Dumas. Here's Chambers. West a screen on Grant. Here's Chambers. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-6 run. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Dumas. Johnson against Armstrong. Pass to Jordan. Over Marley. Jordan with the bucket. 28 points for Jordan.
This is what makes Jordan dangerous. His ability to bury shots off the catch.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here's Johnson. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so Jordan will bring it out for Chicago. 17-point lead, their biggest. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. Rebound by the Suns.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
And here is Johnson. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Chambers. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
What makes Chambers such a great scoring threat? This guy can hit that mid-range J. He's not just effective in the post.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
With your hands.
Cartwright's checked in for Williams. And for the Suns, Miller's checked in for West. Barkley comes in for Chambers. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Johnson. The Bulls leading by 15. Now Armstrong. It's Jordan, top of the key. Fades back. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns trail by 15. Now, here is Ainge. He has yet to score. From about 19 feet. Doesn't go for it. And Chicago shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. From 18 feet away. And that one drops. Jordan's got 30.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Ainge with the ball. Barkley right side. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him. Chicago leading by 17. Floats it up for Grant. It's stolen by Barkley. Pippen. Phoenix grabs the miss. Barkley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ainge. Now here's Marley. Back to Ainge. Inside. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 6.
Setting a nice screen. His man fed him on the roll to the basket.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Suns trail by 15. Here is Dumas. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Michael Jordan on the wing. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
Staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has got to tighten up.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
On the wing, Marley. Pass to Dumas. Over Pippen. Dumas no good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And here's Armstrong. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Boy, Cartwright doing a nice job there finishing through the hit. Persistence paying off.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 19-point game. Now Ainge. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barkley. And so it's Chicago, taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, just a spectacular first half for him.
He's been in the zone. I'm curious, will the defense make some adjustments out of the break?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Releases from 15. Barkley grabs the ball.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Paxson outside. Pass to Jordan. Goes to the fadeaway and feeds it. Jordan's got 34.
And Jordan's jumper simply wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
Johnson kicks to Barkley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens. As well, they should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
Chicago leading by 19. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Jordan. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. West is screen on Armstrong. Oh, West in position. Dumas the pass to Johnson over Armstrong. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Pass to Jordan. Sweet move. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now Marley. And it's good for 2. Marley's got his second bucket of the night.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Pass to Paxson. Here's Jordan. And it's in off the backboard. Jordan's got 38 points.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Barkley with a screen on Armstrong. Johnson with the bounce pass. Marley passes to Barkley. Shoots over Pippen. And it's Barkley missing. The Bulls leading by 21. Armstrong with it. Jordan up top. It's hauled in by the Suns. Barkley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Johnson outside. Back to Barkley. Pass to Marley. And the layup is good. Marley's got 6 points.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
You know, it's not just on the players to change things up. It's up to these coaches to make the right reads as well.
It's more than just encouraging or yelling at them when needed. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this game.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Chicago. Miller's checked in for the Suns. Outside Jordan. Pops it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, we've got liftoff. Jordan showing off that unmatched vertical leap to go up and throw down the alley-oop. Nicely done.
Now here's Marley. 6 points for him. Johnson with a screen on Jordan. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting the Phoenix. Barkley. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barkley. Second free throw, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Barkley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Johnson. Miller with a screen on Armstrong. Clock at 6. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Miller's got 8 points.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Here's Armstrong. Pippen finds Jordan. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Possession, Phoenix.
Suns trail by 18. Johnson, the pass to Miller. Right wing. And here's Marley. Pass to Barkley. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Grant. Bulls leading by 18. Top of the key, Pippen. Jordan up top. Shot clock at 6. Over Marley. A shot by Jordan, no good. Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Hey, when you're defending KJ, you got to back up a little bit to account for his tremendous acceleration.
Now, here is Jordan. He has 40. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
And it makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
Barkley with a screen on Armstrong. Johnson attacking. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Wants to get it to Jordan, and does. Lets it go from 14. Barkley grabs the board. Suns trail by 18. Johnson outside. Barkley with a screen on Armstrong. Johnson the pass to Barkley.
Well, good things happen when you put pressure on the interior defense.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Taking advantage of what the defense is giving them, the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Feeding the post, and it's working for them. They're letting the big dogs eat inside tonight.
And so Paul Westphal calls time. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Chambers checked in.
Super 2.
And that one falls for Barkley. And so he makes both from the line. Bulls leading by 16. And it's Jordan atop the key. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Johnson goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 9.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
Jordan against Marley. With the floater, here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Really strong putback from underneath that time.
Yeah, good luck, right, Clark, when he has the ball in his hand.
Exactly.
They love his determination down there.
Here is Dumas. Barkley outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. A three from Marley. Here's Barkley. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
If you don't box him out, it's going to make you pay.
The Suns have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. John Paxson, he's checked in for Armstrong. And the Suns also making a change. Miller's checked in for Chambers.
What's up?
Bulls leading by 13. Paxson outside. Jordan inside. He's guarded by Marley. Jordan punishing them inside.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside. Finishes through.
Johnson kicks to Marley. Out to the right wing. Barkley outside. Jordan against Marley. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and puts it in. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Paxson outside. Jordan outside. Jordan gets it to go inside.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
And so Paul Westphal calls time. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. To Dumas. And here is Johnson. He's got 11. Here's Marley. Now Barkley. He's covered by Grant. Takes it from 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Horace Grant.
And he doesn't back away from contact. He welcomes it.
For Phoenix, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Now Jordan. Non-stop scoring machine here. Michael Jordan, look out below!
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with 2 hands.
Yep, he dunked for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Pass to Marley. Trent against Barkley. Back to Marley. Shot clock at 6. Over Jordan. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jordan against Dumas. Pulls from the top of the key. A shot by Jordan, no good. Suns trail by 15. Johnson dishes to Barkley. Back to Johnson. Out to Barkley. Shoots over Grant. Here's Miller. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Paxson outside. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Majerle. Majerle against Jordan. And good. He hits it again.
Work that ball down low. Good things will happen.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 15. 55 seconds left in the 3rd. Majerle passes to Dumas. Shoots over Pippen. Dumas no good.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Here's Jordan, and another one falls.
What a fun player to watch at times. I love seeing him get fancy out there.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Barkley against Grant. Now, here is Barkley. Not a lot of room. Offline from the high post. With the ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Jordan. Over Majerle. Another bucket. Wow!
He got himself into a really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Majerle. Now Barkley shoots over Grant, and it's Barkley missing. Here is Armstrong. Picked by Cartwright. And here's Armstrong. Pass to Cartwright. Deflects the pass. Johnson outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's got the quick twitch when he's got that rock in his hands. Johnson draws the bump right there.
Shooting for Phoenix. Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Bulls leading by 17. Jordan outside. Good, that's another bucket.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever. Here's Johnson. Gets in front of the rim and out. Well, the Bulls shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? In the corner, it's Jordan. Over Majerle. Jordan's shot is off. Suns trail by 19. Dan Majerle on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. Pass to Dumas. Rest outside. Now, here is Barkley. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Perdue is checked in for Cartwright. McCray has come in for Horace Grant. And it's Paxson in for Jordan. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Armstrong. Perdue with a screen on Johnson. Armstrong passes to Paxson. Perdue with a screen. Lock at 6. Paxson kicks to Armstrong. From downtown, Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barkley. Double team on Barkley. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Boy, that's textbook defense there. Nice timing to get that steal.
Yeah, the opposition has to be careful around him because he's skilled at swiping the rock away.
Miller's checked in for Phoenix. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Miller with a screen on Armstrong. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is good. And that's 15 points for Johnson.
I like the call that time by Johnson, getting himself some help so he can find the shot for his team.
Now, here is Jordan. To the wing right side. Pippen outside. Over Miller. Pippen, no luck. Suns trail by 15. Pass to Dumas. Now Johnson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Suns. Marley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dumas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Phoenix. Dumas taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that. He hits the second from the line. So it's Chicago now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Up top, Jordan. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Suns trail by 12. Miller with a screen on Jordan. Here's Marley. he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I guess they grew tired of playing from behind because they're working overtime on both ends right now.
Renewed focus and energy can work wonders. Now they've got a nice little run going.
Bill Perdue's checked in for King.
What's up?
Barkley no good on the free throw.
And Barkley has one of the cooler names around the league, known as Thunder Dan, a real fan favorite.
Here's Pippen, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And the Bulls lead by 12.
I think you got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Marley passes to Barkley. Fades. Perdue with the rebound.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
Johnson against Armstrong. 6 on the shot clock. A baseline J. Rebound by the Suns.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
Johnson against Armstrong. It's good. And that's 19 points for Johnson.
Boy, I tell you, this team has too much spirit and leadership to throw in the towel.
Yeah, they're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for the Bulls. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's to Armstrong. Down low, McCray, and that one is stuffed right through.
And the defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Ooh, you have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Pippen outside. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And good. There's another.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Dan Marley on the wing. Barkley right side. Taken away. Johnson against Jordan. Over Johnson. A shot by Jordan, no good. Suns trail by 14. Now Johnson. Dan Marley on the wing. Fader on the way. And it's Barkley missing.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Armstrong against Johnson. Pippen a screen on Marley. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Putting a stop to Scottie Pippen is so difficult. He has a blend of agility and strength that can get him through a foul.
The Bulls making a switch here. Paxson's checked in.
Pippen.
Pippen no good on the free throw.
A wiry, pesky defender and impressive athlete, Pippen also provides a necessary scoring punch that his team needs.
Here is Dumas. Here's Barkley. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller sets a screen for Johnson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Johnson's got 16 here in the second half.
For KJ tonight, it's been a common theme. He's just too quick, too talented.
Pippen outside. Pass to Armstrong. Dumas against Jordan. From the line. Here's Cartwright, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unrelenting on the boards. Cartwright using that strength and size to get those second shot points.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
Johnson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson. McCray's checked in for Paxson. And Johnson drops them both. The Bulls leading by 14. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Jordan. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Miller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Here's Barkley. Nails the baby hook. Barkley's got 12 points in just the second half. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pippen against Dumas. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Phil Jackson's deciding to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. West is checked in for Miller.
Number 49, West.
Here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's off.
His shooting has just dropped off in this quarter. He needs to rediscover his rhythm.
Johnson outside. Barkley left side. Jumper is off. Mike, they should just be taking their time right now. Am I right?
Absolutely, Kevin. The clock is their friend right now.
Here's Jordan. Unload from 13, and it's denied.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the 4th. Not gonna go. Chicago leading by 12. And another one falls. Amazing.
Clever feed by Armstrong. Reading the floor and finding the right guy to send the ball to.
Barkley outside. Oh, the sliding dunk.
And although he's undersized, he makes up for it with incredible vertical. You love to see him put his athleticism to great use.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Again, what an avalanche!
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Trent, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Throw good, Jordan. Here's Johnson.
And this game 4 of the NBA Finals is all but over. An exciting championship series and a gigantic victory for the Bulls.
Well, here we are, Clark, looking at the stat sheet. It's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear, though, all night long.
Yeah, you know, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty alarming.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Michael Jordan.
His shot selection and his touch were really exceptional in this one. He kept finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Here's Jordan. The Suns getting the bucket. Lets it go from Fort, and again!
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game, passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score! You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Paxson. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. With the drive. Got it to go. They are holding a comfortable lead here.
You've got to appreciate the game plan they put together for this one.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.